Greetings to the participants of this session, and thank you for joining. A big thank you to Usman, as his presentation is a great lead into the topic of this session. Gulf Oil Marine's recent experience and information from competitor lubricant companies, other consultancy companies, and the OEMs indicates that there was a sharp rise in engine incidents just prior to and then following the turn of the year 2020. As listed by Usman, problems included scuffing, high liner wear rates, cold corrosion, high levels of iron in the SDA analysis, in some cases cracked liners, broken piston rings, scavenged fires, as well as ring deposit and crown land deposits. There is no doubt that the cause of the problems are diverse. It's been reported by several organizations that the incidence of these problems have reduced dramatically, and again Usman stated that in his presentation. Nevertheless, despite claims by the OEMs that many of the problems were operational related, they did occur and may well occur again. The measures that seemed most successful in quickly assisting and resolving many of the incidents was to switch to a higher base number cylinder oil, up to 140 BN in some cases. Increasing the cylinder oil feed rate to an eye-watering 1.3 grams per kilowatt hour was another measure, but that had a somewhat limited efficacy. Gulf Oil Marine has worked with MAN Energy Solutions in the evolution of cylinder oil mixing technology. From that early work, Gulf Oil Marine has evolved a highly reliable and cost-effective means of managing and quickly adjusting cylinder oil base number and detergency level to suit engine operating conditions. The unit is known as a COBU, standing for Cylinder Oil Blending Unit. The COBU precisely meters the mixing of two different base number and detergency level cylinder oils on a frequent batch blending basis. The highly automated unit allows the chief engineer to dial in his or her base number or detergency requirements. In less than 30 minutes, the engine will be receiving the prescribed freshly blended cylinder oil, and the recovery of a poor liner or piston ring condition can begin immediately. Conversely, if conditions in the liner are excellent, the COBU can be adjusted downwards and the portion of the more costly high detergency component reduced, saving operating expenses. You might ask, why should ships be fitted with a COBU for managing cylinder oil delivery to the engine? Well, the benefits range from financial savings to practical considerations of cylinder oil logistics on board. It's common knowledge that higher base number cylinder oils, even on a $ per BN parity basis, will be more expensive and more costly than a lower base number cylinder oil. With the range of available cylinder oils from around 40 base number to 140 base number, swapping oils in the event of a problem with a liner condition provides an either-or choice of a lower base number, say 40 base number, or a higher base number, say 140. The option to carry a third intermediate base number cylinder oil is not normally possible due to the lack of additional tank storage availability. A word on how COBU works. The unit consists of three 20-litre tanks. The two wing tanks are directly connected to high and low base number cylinder oil storage tanks respectively, and the two wing tanks supply the central blended cylinder oil tank via each with their own variable speed and variable stroke pump. The central blended tank is fitted with a stirrer to further assure mixing has taken place prior to the delivery of the cylinder oil to the engine. Changing the detergency or base number level is simply undertaken by a touchscreen command. The engine will receive the new base number within an hour. Contrast that with approximately 2 days to switch base number via the traditional cylinder oil day tank. A final comment. No amount of equipment can substitute for good, diligent marine engineering practice. Frequent and thorough inspection of the scavenge, liner, piston rings, and clear and high-resolution photographic records should be undertaken at a frequency of no less than once per month. Periodic scrape-down analysis is also essential. Thank you, and I look forward to any questions you may have.